What up again, world? Show's house. We're having some trouble sleeping tonight, so we figured we'd spread the word. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Shouse. If you don't know who Little Man is, that's Caden Shouse, my son. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
So today we're gonna talk about a little bit about humility. Is what's on my mind. Thanks to B.J. Tipton and a little bit of encouragement from Josh Shouse to tell me to tear it up. So I'm tearing it up, Bubba. So love you, and here we go. So what do you got for us, Bubba?
When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom.
So it's pretty easy to have pride. I mean, I have pride in the work I do. I have pride teaching my son how to live and how to guide him, and I have and pride in taking care of my wife. But it's something that, big guy upstairs warned us about pride is, be careful about it. People that have power, if they flaunt it, if they show it off, if they abuse it, it's not righteous. It's not holy. It's not serving. So we got some cards here to play a game.
I'm here for your random one.
And the card game is life. Life is nothing but really a big game in a sense. Sometimes you get an ace, sometimes you get a king, sometimes you get a jack, sometimes you get a club, a red or a black. So let's think of the cards as things that God likes, and let's think of some cards as what the world likes. So let's say the red cards, got this sweet Deadpool one, is what Jesus likes. So in the Bible it tells us he likes a wise man is teachable. He is instructable. He receives and loves instruction. He grows in wisdom. So anytime you're playing a card game, try to think of the red cards as being a wise man. So I'm sure some of you guys could think of something with the black cards of what the world thinks. So what I've learned from this world and what I've been taught from society is, a real man can drink a lot of beer. A real man knows how to fight. A real man shows no weakness. A real man, blah, 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 blah. And that's another tactic that the devil uses to deceive us, to distract us. If we're focusing on pleasing this world and we're focused on pleasing only men of this world, it's real easy to get confused on what a real man is. So we're going to add some more of what God finds in the wisdom of men. He is righteous, he is not wicked. He fears the Lord. He hates what is false. He shuns what is evil. He does what is right, and he speaks the truth. It's so easy to get some gossip and talk crap on somebody behind their back or talk crap even to their face, and that's something of this world. That's not from here. So a heads up on that our mouths can give us so much life, but it can also give us so much death. I could speak life into my wife, or I can speak death into her life. I could hurt her soul, and I could hurt her heart, or I could nourish it. So, once again, be wary, be ready. A wise man, his temperament is self-controlled. He has a calm spirit. He is slow to become angry. Slow to become angry. And with that, there is righteous anger, and it's okay. But it needs to be righteous anger. Just to show that, hey, I'm a tough guy. I have a loud voice. I can belittle people does not, that anger is not righteous at all. It's not a wise man. So, Caden, you got anything to add? So his actions, he is cautious, he is not rash. He thinks before he acts. And he also thinks before he speaks. So, I used to have pretty bad anger issues, and with that, I didn't think at all before I spoke, and I didn't think at all before I acted. I just acted instinctively and defensively, usually. So, once again, be aware. Let's play the game. Let's play the game of life. Are we doing what he wants? Are we doing what the world wants? Are we listening to the world? Are we listening to him? Do we know the truth or do we know the lies? All things to be aware of, men. And from my previous videos, there's an uncontrollable urge to be preaching right now. So this is what you got. You're probably going to get like 10 videos all at once, and then I probably won't talk for a really long time. But I can't sleep now. That's all I can think about. So that's all I'm going to do. The relationship with God. To the Lord, you fear the Lord. Once again, you trust in him. He is ever mindful of the Lord. You choose the Lord's ways and wisdom, not our own ways and our own wisdom. We submit to the Lord's discipline. If that's, I cheated on my wife and we get a divorce, maybe that's what I deserved. Maybe that's what he wanted me to do. In the sense of I needed to have repercussions for my action. I need to have ownership for what I did. To his wife, he appreciates her as a gift to the Lord, as his crowning glory. He praises her. He trusts her. He is faithful to her. And that's in every aspect of this or the internet too. If you're looking up things you shouldn't be looking up and you're not focused on loving your wife, that's not being a wise man of God. To his children, he loves them. He is concerned about them. He trains them. I'm going to say again, trains them. Discipline still is love. In this training, I'm training Caden, yeah, it's okay to be up, but our mission tonight is we're going to spread the word. And we're training him to be a young man and a young man of Christ, not a young man of this world. And I really kind of harp on that. And he's probably going to hate me as a teenager for it. But by golly, it's my job and it's biblical. So I'm doing it. Reasoning for training them. Own peace of mind and joy. Children honor and well-being by teaching and instructing them, by disciplining them, by verbal correction, and by physical discipline. Oh my goodness, there's physical discipline and it's allowed. And guess what? It said it in the Bible. So it's been around for a little while. You should not beat your kids by any means for no rhyme or reason. But if they get out of line, I'm reading it right here in the book that it says it's okay to give them a spanking. He provides for their physical needs and spiritual heritage. Like for his physical needs, it's so easy to play video games all the time. Bubba, what's your favorite hobby right now?
Video games.
That's what he wants to do. And that's why we're working on boys do what they want and men do what they have to. It's okay to play video games every once in a while. If there's nothing to be done, if it's a rainy day or whatever else, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, he has chores, he has responsibility. They're minimal right now, but as he gets older, the responsibilities are going to grow. And that's just a part of setting your child up for success, I feel like. And that's, lines up again with the Bible. If he takes no ownership or responsibility for his actions, if he's told to do chores and he doesn't, and there's no repercussions, honestly setting him up for failure. To his friends and his neighbors. So that's to all you guys. To his friends, he values them. Don't take your friends for granted. Don't only have friends because they can do something for you. Have friends so you can do something for them. You can help them. You can provide for them. You can just be a listening ear. Just be there for them all in general. He is constant to them. So be in constant contact. I try to do the best, but I fail at that all the time. He gives them counsel. Sometimes people need to hear something that they don't want to hear, and probably you don't want to tell them sometimes. But tough love is still love. He fulfills his obligation to them. So that's integrity to me. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to try my darndest to do it. If I forget, I'm going to try to make up for it. I'm not going to basically just spew BS out of my mouth. He strives for peace with them. So we try to avoid confrontation at every chance. If we can get away with something, I found out there's a lot of reasons not to fight now. I was always finding an excuse to fight whenever I was going through college and drinking and all that good stuff. He strives for peace with them. He does not outstay his welcome. So apparently, there's one thing of, borrowing something every once in a while and helping out, but if I'm constantly coming up to you every single day or every single week and I'm asking for money, I feel like that's outstaying your welcome. He does not deceive and mislead them. Not really sure what that looks like because I don't do a lot of it, but just make sure that you're being a man of your word, you're standing behind what you say, you're keeping your promises to the best of your ability, and you're following up with it. So that's all I got. Just remember, this is a game. This world is a big game. It's a big poker game. The red is for Jesus and the black is for the world. And which one are you playing with? Is your stack of cards more black than they are red? And if they are, figure out how to cut the losses, cut the fat. Find some way to get involved more, sharpen your blade more, do whatever you got to do, guys. And if your stack is nothing but red, God bless you. I mean, that is awesome. And keep keeping on and keep leading people and keep telling people and keep doing what you do. So that's all I got for you tonight. Love you guys. Amen.